Let me show you an alternative how you could enable Proctorio to monitor or to proctor your exam in MyMathLab. So this is how I do it. I would just make a test normally how I do it and make it password protected. Now the password that I pick is just the password of my choice. I would not reveal this to my student until they access the test in Blackboard. Now this is how the test in Blackboard would look like. So in the instructions, I would already provide to them a troubleshooting guide if they would be asked to input a password to begin a test in Blackboard, because usually I would not require them to enter a password at that stage. So all they need to do is just actually clear cache or restart their computer, and if this one doesn't work, I would just instruct them to contact Proctorio by clicking on this icon in the exam page and start a chat from there. And a representative would actually help them access the test. Now, on the first item, that's when the password will be revealed to my student. At this point, when they access the test, the Proctorio is already enabled. So that's when they would see the password for the test in MyStatLab. And they would just have to copy this one and input to MyStatLab and begin their test there. And sometimes I would also ask them to attach their solutions at the end of the test, because I normally allow them to use scratch papers. So I would just require them to attach solutions afterwards. All they need to do is take a picture of their solutions using their cell phone, email that solution to them, and then they should download that file and send it to me through Blackboard. In that way, everything is already sorted and I have them in one place. After they've done that, then they have to certify that they have completed their MyStatLab test and then submit their work. Okay, and then I'll show you the settings that I pick when I deploy this test in the exams folder. Now, I'll just make sure that I do not put a check mark on the password. Now, let's go to remote proctoring. This is also important. Now, I already have saved a profile here, but I'll show you what is in there. Okay, so I make sure I record video, audio, screen, and make sure to record web traffic. This would give you a report on all the websites that your students have visited during the test. You can record the room, but I chose not to. And you make sure that they only use one screen. Okay, do not disable new tabs, okay, because they will not be able to access your test in MyStatLab if you disable new tabs. And also, if you did not link your MyMathLab to your Blackboard, then they should be able to access that one. Also, they could also access their email when they need to email you after the test to submit all their solutions. So they should do that while you're proctoring their test. Do not also close open tabs if they already have set up their, or they have accessed their exam first in MyStatLab and then they just need a password. So that one would not be closed when they start their test in Blackboard. And also do not block download, especially if you're using statistics and you would in the test, you would allow your students to be able to access StatCrunch or Excel, or they would want to see the data, the table. They would not be able to see those if you block downloads. And they would not also be able to download the file that they sent to their email and to be able to attach it in Blackboard. So just don't block downloads. And for me, I do not click this one. I do not prevent re-entry. Anyway, if they leave the exam, and in any case they need to log back in, their the time is already running. So I just set the timer, and I don't prevent re-entry. But it's up to you. You can this is up to you. The only thing that is important is this 3 here. Okay, disable new tabs. Don't disable new tabs. Don't close open tabs, and do not block downloads. And then yeah, everything in there. That's what I picked. This one is what I picked. So those are, I think, the critical ones, these 3. And then you should not have any problems. Okay, you could play with all other settings. Okay, so I'm okay with that. Then I'll just click submit. And this is now ready to go. Okay, just like that.